Praise Jesus. I don't come on here much because I go on TikTok, but again, I get banned from TikTok because TikTok is not free speech, and Islam is a protected species on there. They play victim at every opportunity they do on TikTok. TikTok is the worst. For you got to watch your mouth and everything. I don't, so I've been every time I go on there, I'm this close to getting violations and that because it's not free speech. You can't say anything on there. Oh, if you say something about Islam, I'm offended. Really, your whole book offends everybody. I know Islam is the biggest. Pirates were atheists. Vikings were atheists. Stalin, Mao. Most of the wars in the last what? I don't know, 3,000 years have been from atheists. The Crusades, right? Because everyone likes to complain about the Crusades. Crusades were because of Islam. Were because of Islam. It wasn't Christians wanting to attack people. No, it was because of Islam. And then they like to go, oh, the colonizers were Christians. They like to use Christianity, but they weren't Christians. That's not Jesus' teachings. We can go through Jesus' teachings if you like. I'm willing to do that. I'm going to do it anyway. Because I've got plenty of time on Rumble. Rumble's probably the best app, but no one follows me on here. So it's, no one follows me on this thing. Participants. Oh, yeah. Shit.
Done with dating. The smaller channel, go check him out, give him a like, and all that sort of stuff. Help spread the love for new up and coming creators. Let's get into it.
Most single guys are completely done with dating, just wanting to give up. And I've been single for
I've been trying to figure like
about 8.5 years, and a lot of that's been by choice. But it wasn't until this year that I actually just started putting some effort into it, and I tried some.
I've always tried to
I would say
see how I could
together, so to speak, more than
do it so I could get calls and stuff, but that's all right, man.
Career, etc., etc. Right, and that's the problem.
But man, I'm just anytime I speak, it's like you can't say that. I'm like, why can I not say it? What are you? Who are you? Are you God now? Oh, well, your God's imaginary. No, my God is the true God, and I've been exposing how it is the true God, how my God is the truth, and talking about how no compounds and no cells can't make the universe, and how every time I bring something up, oh, we're gonna make it so it is. Like the moon landing is a joke. Dinosaurs are a joke. Aliens are a joke. But everyone, all these people, right? All the atheists, right? Atheists are the first ones. Oh, you believe in an imaginary man, and I'm like, are you the ones who believe in aliens? Yeah, well, how can you not? Where's your proof and evidence? Oh, Area 51. There's no proof. There's no evidence of aliens. There's never been any evidence of aliens. There's no spaceships. Yes, there is. No, there's not. I've seen the closest thing to a spaceship, and you know what it is? It's a warcraft that we've made for war. They are warcrafts. You know them disc type aircrafts? Yeah, they're warcrafts. They're the ones that carry nuclear bombs. and they go through the air and you can't hear them. They're called stealth bombers, and they're disc-shaped. They can barely hear them. We have no evidence of aliens. And dinosaurs, right? When we have mass graves, right, you could see all the bones together, every bone together. They weren't scattered like here's a dinosaur here, here's a dinosaur there, here's one dinosaur over there. So if the dinosaurs all died from volcanic eruption, meteor strikes, a flood, anything that, wouldn't you think the bones would be pretty much close together? They wouldn't be, oh, hang on a second, we're going to place one here, place one there, place one over here, and then the only people who find them are people who are paid to go do it. Paid to go do it. It's not just some guy walking along, starts digging, oh, dinosaur bone. No, it's never been like that. Haven't you ever asked that question, or you just go along with it? Like, I used to be a person who loved dinosaurs. I used to believe in them. Then I started looking at it going, hang on a second. When we've had mass graves of people, they've been together. Or they're kind of like together in a place. They're not like one here, one over there, one here, one there. And then the moon landing. It's always some scam. It's never like, oh, here's the 100% proof. It's always a fight, an argument. It's you have to believe the moon landing or else. And it's like, why are you getting so angry about it? Why you want to punch me in the face because of it? Why don't you just show me proof? Because you have to believe it. And it's like, yeah, that makes me definitely not believe it. Like, have you seen Armstrong when he got asked about it? Yeah, he wanted to punch the guy in the face. It's like, just show proof then, dude. And he wanted to punch the guy in the face. And that was the one thing that told me, nah, the moon landing's fake. As soon as he wanted to punch the guy, I was like, the moon landing's fake. Why is he acting like that? Dinosaurs, no, I just can't believe it anymore. I used to love it. I've got Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic Park 3. I couldn't watch the world thing because they made it all feminist stupidity. And I was just like, no, thank you. I'm not listening to that. I'm more likely to believe what's in the book of Enoch than I am of dinosaurs. It makes more sense because you look at the pyramids and like, oh, aliens must have made that. I'm like, no, I reckon the giants made it. Because in the book of Enoch, we have giants. You have angels descending to earth and they're mingling with the women when they're not meant to. And the angels who descended from earth mingle with the women and they made giants. Now, giants are big, so they can move the pillars from there to there and make the pyramids. And where were they? They were in that area. You read the Bible, and that's where they were. That's the area that the giants were in. The Nephilim, right? And these are the angels who were cast out of heaven because they went against God. He said that was like one of the angels said this is a bad idea, and they went and did it anyway. Right? They went against mankind because women are meant to be submissive to men because God is the head of the man and the man is the head of the woman because womb man, right? That's history. Women. That's how you got the identity of woman. It comes from the womb of a man. We've been lied to, deceived all through history. And it's Satan and his minions. Like Satan is getting stronger. Don't you worry about that. Because more people are waking up and knowing that Jesus is God. You should see Israel, how evil they're becoming now. You look at Revelations. Revelation says Jerusalem will be destroyed. And a new one will descend from heaven and be like gold. Yeah, go read it. Revelation 21. The new heaven and new earth. Yeah, Israel, right? The children of Israel, right, are the Christians. It says the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are the Christians because they follow Christ. Christ, the new covenant of Jesus' blood, are the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because Jacob is Israel. There's no state of Israel. It's the man, Israel, the son of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's in that bloodline. He is Jacob. His name is changed to Israel. He was given the land of Judah. Where Canaan is, that's Judah. Right? And Palestine, right? Palestine, Philistines, like that, that's what they've been calling it now. That's what they've claimed Palestine is the Philistines. Right? Whatever. They're both evil. All right? That place is evil. Until the children of Christ come back, the real children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yeah, that's who the children of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob are, the Christians. The children who follow Christ are the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The children who are on the other side are the children of Hagar. Yep. The children, Netanyahu is the child of Hagar. All that war and that, children of Hagar. Because when Christ comes back, he's going to destroy it. He's going to destroy it. His angels and that are going to destroy it. We're going to be like, you're going to either be in your grave, you're going to be in your grave, Jesus will come back, his children will hear his voice, he'll take him away, and then he'll just come back and go, good night. I'd have to read it because it's along those lines, man. It's either he comes back and everyone faces it, faces the wrath, and then whoever is his children who hear his voice are going to heaven, and the rest of them are going to the river of fire. He's not coming. The next time he comes, he's not coming back to play. He's not coming to be like he did when he died on the cross. When the flesh died on the cross. I have to say that. The flesh died on the cross, not the spirit. He gave up the ghost on the cross. I've done this many a times, man. And I have to go through it because, how can God die? And I'm like, it's the flesh. The flesh died. He was part man and part ghost. Because if you don't remember, the Holy Ghost goes over the womb and goes into the egg, right? So basically, instead of sperm, it's the Holy Ghost. He's putting himself into the egg. So the egg now becomes, when the human becomes out of the egg, right, it's part man, it's part flesh, and part Holy Ghost. So he's both God and both flesh. So both man and both God. You have to read the Bible to understand this. Now, so when he wanders, right, he's part God, he's God and man at the same time. And then you got intercession prayer. You hear the Muslims, they always try and think they're funny. You can tell it's satanic because they laugh and giggle like devils. How can God be man? How can the Son pray to the Father? That's really holy, isn't it? They are satanic as. Islam is the most satanic cult on this planet. They are Satan's spawns. Satan's spawns, man. The way they act is satanic. Right, and you hear them talking and everything, man. How can the Son pray to the Father? The Son's linking with the Father. If you know Scripture, the Son is linking with the Father and fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, you didn't know that. That's a prophecy. Take this cup from me. How does he know what's going to happen to him if he's not God? Oh, he's a prophet. Really, a prophet can tell that it's him who's going to die, that it's him who's going to ascend to heaven, that it's him that's going to conquer, that it's him that has to be worshipped. Don't you know that? You have to worship the Son like you worship the Father. The only person who can be worshipped is God. So Jesus is God. Yes, he's a prophet. Of course he's a prophet. You know why he's a prophet? He's God. God is telling you what's happening. He's prophesizing. You say he's a prophet, right? He's God. He's all-knowing, isn't he? Oh, yeah. God's all-knowing. Duh. He can't be a God. Yes, he's God in the flesh. As John 1:14. Jesus is God. You better wake up. I love it when they go, "Oh no, he's just a son. He's just a prophet," and I'm like, he forgave sins. Sins is a blasphemy if you're just a man, not God. It's always funny. And they like to take one little parable and go, "See this bit," and they don't read the whole chapter. Like there's so much in that Bible, right? If you read the whole chapter, I'll do it. I'll do it now. I'll get myself, all switched up. It's a bit still day, so there's a bit of light everywhere. I don't know what's happened to me the last couple of days, but it's getting more powerful. My spirit is getting more powerful every day. More truths are coming to me. You know, everyone used to say Candace Owens was a weird and a bit outrageous, but the more I listened to her, the more I looked into it, and the more she doesn't sound that crazy. But the only thing that does crazy me is her and Tucker going with Islam. That's a mistake. Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens, you do not go with the enemy. You stay with your Christian brothers and sisters. They are all our enemies. Yes, you love your enemies and you pray for those who persecute you, but you do not walk with them. If they do not change, you do not walk with Satan. I'm calling out to Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson. Are you Christian or not? You do not walk with Islam. We fought them for 1400 years. What do you think the Crusades were? Go look at the history of Christianity. Islam went and stole them lands. Ask the Assyrians. Go ask the Assyrians, the Armenians. Armenians, Assyrians.
That's why you actually should make
Iraqians. Yeah, Iraq. Used to be Christian. Iran. Oh, Iran. There you go. Iran used to be Christian. Was taken over by Islam. I don't agree with what they're doing, what Israel and America is doing. No way. That's not Christ-like. And and they use the excuse of, "Oh, they're building a nuclear bomb," and I'm like, "You have nuclear bombs, you hypocrites." Oh yeah, but what? You're allowed to have them? God said you're the ones to have nuclear bombs. No one should have nuclear bombs. They are human destructive devices that can wipe everyone off the planet. They should all be decommissioned. Every single person who's got a nuclear bomb is evil. They should, the only reason we got armies is because we got evil people. But they should be defense forces like what we have in Australia. A defense force, not a military. Oh, come on, man. It's a bit harsh. No. Two swords sufficient against the transgressor means defense. Does not mean attack. Now, I understand that we are trying to help people, but that's because of history and what has gone on. Now, all this stuff about you colonizers, really? That's one thing that really annoys me. Colonizers. I'm like, hang on a second. Indigenous people weren't playing marbles. They had millions of tribes. They all spoke different languages, and guess what they were doing? Killing each other, raping each other, eating each other. Oh, but the white man, yeah, had superior weaponry. Whoever had superior weaponry in history won. That's how history was done. Many Christians were killed and slaughtered until they started fighting back. You look at all the apostles. Many of them were killed until the Romans decided to become Christians. And then they said Constantine, he said he saw a cross in the sky and he put a cross on his soldiers and they started fighting. But they also forgot that there was many other Christians. And you got these Africans coming on, oh, the Christians, mercenaries, colonizers went to Africa. The missionaries went to Africa before they went to Europe, you donkeys.
expecting them to make effort.
Look where Africa is compared to Europe.
Pretty true. Pretty true.
Have a think about
You
it.
have to literally be the
That's where Matthew went. Matthew went into Ethiopia. Where did he go? Was it Ethiopia?
and then
Yeah, I think it was Ethiopia. And they've had the Bible forever. And they killed him.
You need to pay.
Africa's had the Bible for before the Europeans did.
And there's no guarantee that.
Well, you had the Greeks, right? The Romans. But then you also had the Africans. They knew about the Bible too.
You're going to get.
Right? Then a bit later, then you had the Europeans who knew about it. I mean, how long did it take before it got to England? A long, long time.
There's a lot of time you're going to end up taking a massive bath in terms of cash flow impacts of taking women out.
Right, where's my history book?
Stuff like that. Or we're going to a divorce.
Like the Catholics only got their side of the story because they're east. No, they're west.
No thanks.
The truth isn't really worth the food, and it's a tough spot, man.
Look, St. Peter and Paul martyred in Rome in 64. Pope Clement, 9101. Well, let's see. Let's go. Roman emperors.
What society is doing and how it's influencing the generation and the younger generations. Everyone.
Josephus, Jewish historian. Tacitus, Roman historian. Roman city of Pompeii buried under ash from eruption of mountain Vesuvius. Han Dynasty, China. Wang Chung, Chinese philosopher, 2999 AD. Yamato Kingdom of Japan. Parthias conflict with Rome. Teutonic tribes inhabit Germany. City of Teotihuacan emerges in central Mexico. Kingdom of Aksum in Abyssinia, Africa. Death of John. Saint Ignatius, of Antioch. First use of Catholic in 107 AD. So Catholics, and Orthodox have been around a long time. Persecution of Christians under Hadrian, 117. Buddhism in China. Galen, 129.99. 129 to 199. Greek physician writes over 400 books, dominates medical theory throughout Middle Ages. See, the Romans, man. The Romans sort of were the start of the era, Monarchianism. Emerges, affirms Jesus is God, denies the distinctions between Son and Father. Election of first anti-pope. Maximus, Emperor of Rome, ends Christian schism by deporting Pope Pontian and anti-pope Hippolytus. San Anthony of Egypt. So you got to remember, Egypt. Where's Egypt? Africa. So you're going to tell me the Egyptians didn't know Christianity back then when the Christians were fleeing? Goths invade Asia Minor and Balkans, 220 AD. Visigoths and Ostrogoths invade Black Sea area. Franks invade Spain. 257 AD. Partition of Roman Empire into eastern and western halves. 285. Saint Athanasius, 297 to 377 AD, Archbishop of Alexandria and Doctor of Church, defends divinity of Christ against Arianism. Sapor II, king of the Persian Empire, 310 AD. Beginning of Arian controversy, Arisus teaches that the Father and Son are not of the same substance. Council of Nicaea, 325 AD, defines Trinitarian belief in God and declares the Father and the Son are of the same substance against Arianism. See that? With Arians. Arians, yeah, we had a lot of. See, this is when they were establishing the church, man. A lot of people were going against the Catholics and Orthodox back then. Earliest record of celebration of Christmas in Rome. Earliest celebration of Christmas in Rome, 336 AD. St. Ambrose of Milan, 340-97, 340 to 397. Later baptizes St. Augustine. St. Jerome, 343 for 420 AD, translate Bible from Hebrew and Greek into Latin, produces first authoritative translation, the Vulgate. There you go, the Vulgate. Saint Athanasius, Bishop of Alexandria, cites 27 books of New Testament canon, 367. Nicene-Constantinople Creed, 381. Empire splits again into West and East. That's talking about the Catholic Church, which became Catholicism and Orthodoxy. So the Orthodox and Catholics were the first, and they had a disagreement. And they ended up having their own popes and everything. There's a few minor things, man. Kingdom. Oh, look at this one. Kingdom of Ghana, 14th to 13th centuries, Africa. Empire splits. Alaric, king of the Visigoths, plunders Athens. Theodosius the Great, last ruler of United Empire. Wani, 350 to 430, legendary Korean Chinese scholar, brings Chinese books of Confucian classics to Japan, reputed to have introduced Chinese characters to Japan. Yeah, they had a war, the Chinese and the Japs. Japan nearly conquered all of China. That's why I hate when people go, oh, white people this. I'm like, these are just blatantly ignorant of history, man. Everyone was warring. Asian, white, brown, black. It didn't matter. They're all warring, killing each other. People are just trying to have agendas and point fingers. You. Yeah, whatever. Armenian Church succeeds from Church of Rome and Constantinople, 491. Hypatia, woman, mathematician and philosopher, 422, murdered in Rome for humanistic ideas. Vandals destroy Rome, 455 AD. Western Roman Empire ends as Odoacer, German chieftain, overthrows vast Roman emperor Romulus Augustulus and becomes king of Italy, 476 AD. Clovis, ruler of the Franks, converts to Christianity, 496 AD. Large Buddhist temples built in China, some in caves, 489 AD. Clovis, king of the Franks, converts to Catholicism, 496. Franks, first barbarian people to adopt Catholicism. See, barbarians end up becoming Christians. Church of Santa Sophia, Hagia Sophia, consecrated in Constantinople, 530 AD. See the Hagia Sophia? Yeah, it's a Christian church. And who owns it? Who took it over? Who invaded it? Made it into a mosque. Basically stuck their fingers up at Christians. Yeah, the Muslims. Always playing, oh, no, no, no. Yeah. Here you go. Barbarian migration. And in the Western Europe, 600. 570, 630, 32. Muhammad, founder and prophet of Islam and the political unit at Medina that develops into the Arab Empire or Caliphate. 622. Sunni and Shia branches of Islam split, 661. Christianity in Northern Africa exterminated by Muslims by 700. Yeah. Yeah, it's all the crap that Islam, man. Just a bunch of lying, deceiving people, man. Anyway, I'm gonna clock off. No one's coming on here. I love this. End. It's loading to end. Oh, you're a joke.